Before change is good, it is often painful. Think about these phrases: moving pains, growing pains, romance pains. We could probably all write a story as we think about some of the painful things we've gone through as we've moved through changes in those areas. Maybe when we were a kid, how that there were rivalries or jealousies, and someone who was once a friend was no longer a friend, and then we found new friends. What about moving? We've moved several times, and many times there were tears when we packed up, wondering if the place we were going to could ever hope to replace the neat things that we'd experienced in the place we were currently living. All throughout the Bible, we see the subject of change coming up with the people of God. In the midst of our change, God wants to walk with us. It's hard, though, because we don't want to trust Him. We want to have control of our life, and we don't like it when change is put upon us. But God invites us to walk through it with Him. Think of Abraham. Before he could ever accomplish what God had created him to be, he had to be prepared to uproot and move and go to a place that he didn't know. Or what about Joseph? He went through the change of abandonment as his brothers forsook him and threw him down a cistern, and eventually he went into an Egyptian jail. Who would want that story? But it all happened so that he could be in the place where God wanted him to be. Oh, right. What about the disciples and the career change they went through? They thought they were just going to be fishermen, but Jesus had intended for them to be fishers of men. As you and I go through change, as we experience it, we have an opportunity to walk with God or to walk it on our own. I want to invite you to be reminded of a truth, that God is with you. Because God is for us, who can be against us? And He wants to be your strength in the midst of the change that you're going through.